All right, here's your final lesson in anatomy. Today we have KAL, and again, this is going straight up the body. K in KAL is for kidneys. You have one on the left and one on the right. The A in KAL is adrenals. Adrenals sit right on top of the kidneys. They're little triangular shaped nodes, or what's the word for them? Glands. And then above that, you've got your lungs. Your left lung is only going to have 2 lobes because your heart has to fit in there. Your right lung will have 3 lobes. Sometimes in cancer, they will take one of those lobes out, stitch them together, and it's okay because now you've got 2 and 2. So let's get to our woman or man so you can get a look at this. All right. So here in the red, you've got kidneys, and what do? They filter your blood. If you send somebody dark right under the eyes, could mean they're just tired, but oftentimes it means their kidneys aren't filtering their blood that much, and their chi is not strong enough, so they will be purple. Kidneys remove waste from your body. They balance your fluids. Most importantly, they control the production of your RBCs, which are your red blood cells. They control production of your red blood cells, and they regulate blood pressure. If somebody has a blood pressure problem, I am always looking at the kidneys first thing. As far as emotions, the not so good ones, kidneys deal with isolation and fear. Isolation, usually babies that have had to be separated from their parents and they're isolated in a hospital when they should be making connection, or little kids who have gotten lost at a department store when we used to have those. Or if all there are boys, there's no mother in the household and you're the only female and you get that you're the female. Some females never get it, and that's cool. But any kind of isolation like that. As far as positive, sexual assuredness, which really has to do with the base chakra and owning who you are, what you are, how you feel, the way you look, how you think. That kind of confidence from going, I just don't care. So it's not so much sexuality, it's just ownership, and that's in the kidneys. Adrenal glands are these little golden triangles that sit right on top of the kidneys, and they're associated. The adrenals are not going to have their own set of emotions, but they're important because they deal with fight or flight, sex hormones. They regulate metabolism and cortisol, but mostly they deal with fight, flight, or frozen. If they're dark under the eyes, you also have to look at the adrenals, not just the kidneys. Moving up to our lungs, which you can see in here, and lungs are connected to the breath of life. They connect us to spirit. Physically, they deal with the exchange of gases, carbon dioxide, but they also connect us to smell in the amygdala, and smell brings us back to cinnamon and Christmases. Smell connects us to leaking gas from our car, and we better get away from it before it explodes. Smell is, ooh, that might be a gas leak. But then all the beautiful things of when you receive flowers. So lungs. As far as emotionally, lungs are about protection, grieving. Anytime someone has lost a parent, it's grief for a year, hands down, no question. And also depression, you'll find in the lungs. On the upside, you've got humility, tolerance, and modesty. So lungs, grief, protection, depression. On the upside, humility, tolerance, modesty. Kidneys, you're dealing with isolation and fear. And on the upside, sexual assuredness. That is KAL with a K, kidneys, adrenals, lungs. And that concludes our anatomy.